News when you want it with Bloomberg News Now. I'm Nathan Hager.
And I'm Karen Moskow.
Karen, we begin with the trade wars. Optimism around the latest deals is pushing global equities to record highs ahead of President Trump's self-imposed August 1st tariff deadline. The U.S. and the European Union are progressing toward an agreement that would set a 15% rate. In remarks heard live on Bloomberg, President Trump suggested he would not go below 15% for his so-called reciprocal tariffs.
We're going to have a very, very simple tariff for some of the countries. There's so many countries you can't negotiate deals with everyone, so we'll have a straight simple tariff of anywhere between 15 and 50%. A couple we have 15 because we haven't been getting along with those countries too well. So we just say, let's pay 50. And that's the way it is.
President Trump says the EU can pay a lower tariff if it agrees to open up to American businesses. Other countries, including South Korea and India, are also pushing for agreements before higher tariffs go into effect 1 week from tomorrow.
Nathan, the president is making a trip to the Federal Reserve today to tour a construction site he is criticized for cost overruns. The president has attacked Fed Chair Jay Powell for not cutting rates and has repeatedly criticized the Fed's $2.5 billion renovation. And Senate Banking Committee Chairman Tim Scott has sent a letter to Powell asking for more information about the construction. The South Carolina Republican says there are, quote, distinct differences between publicly available plans for the project and Powell's congressional testimony about it. Powell has called media reports about the renovation inaccurate.
Last night, Karen, the Trump administration struck a deal with Columbia University to restore its federal research funding and ease a crisis that upended the school's finances and leadership. Columbia will pay a $200 million penalty to resolve multiple civil rights investigations and an additional $21 million to settle claims that Jewish faculty and staff faced unlawful workplace discrimination. Columbia's deal could serve as a template for other colleges negotiating with the government, including Harvard.
Nathan, we also continue to follow the latest developments in the Jeffrey Epstein case. The Wall Street Journal is reporting that the Justice Department and Attorney General Pam Bondi told President Trump his name appears in documents related to Epstein, along with many other high-profile figures. Being mentioned in the records is not a sign of wrongdoing, but last week the president told reporters that Bondi did not tell him his name was in the files. A White House spokesman says the Journal report is fake news.
Meanwhile, Karen, the House Oversight Committee has subpoenaed Epstein's jailed ex-girlfriend and accomplice, Ghislaine Maxwell, for her testimony next month. Tennessee Republican Tim Burchett serves on the committee. He told ABC News what he hopes to find out.
I'd like to know the cash flow. I'd like to know the client list. I'd like to know the apparatus they use, the method of getting these young folks. I just like to know all of it, and she's the last one standing.
Tennessee Congressman Tim Burchett. House Oversight Chairman James Comer wrote in the subpoena it is, quote, imperative that Congress conduct oversight of the federal government's handling of the case.
Nathan, let's turn to tech earnings and a big miss in the Mag 7. Tesla missing already low Wall Street expectations. Revenue for the EV maker fell 12%, its sharpest decline in a decade. Tesla CEO Elon Musk is warning that growth in the near term will be challenging.
We probably could have a few rough quarters. I'm not saying we will, but we could. Q4, Q1, maybe Q2. But once you get to autonomy at scale in the second half of next year, certainly by the end of next year, I think I'd be surprised if Tesla's economics are not very compelling.
Elon Musk also blamed the loss of government incentives for electric vehicles for Tesla's performance. Tesla's shares, they tumbled 18% this year, and looking at shares this morning, they're down another 6%. And that's news when you want it with Bloomberg News Now. I'm Karen Moskow.
I'm Nathan Hager, and this is Bloomberg.